Everybody, and it's Cooking with Keith. All right, so we're gonna do pot roast today. Pot roast, look at that. Yeah, usually a Sunday favorite, right? For some households, not for everybody's. So we got a chuck pot roast. This one is 2.5 pounds. And first thing we're gonna do is season this heavily. So let's do this. I'm gonna bring this low so I can show you. Yeah. So let's get it out. And get going on this nice, good piece of meat. Boom. Little Angus USDA choice meat. Nothing better. Stay out. And I'm going to use some kosher salt. Always kosher salt on your meats. It's great for these big meats and stuff. Oh, gives it a nice taste. It's a better salt. And I love to season. I have a little heavier hand when I season. I go at it. You know, especially with the salt. I like to press it down in it. You know, I'm going to salt the sides, everything. Everything gets it. I do mine like if you're going out to a steakhouse. You know, I like that steakhouse salt on it. You know, makes it taste so good. Look at that, huh? Covering every aspect of it I can with salt. First salt, right? Because that's going to enhance the flavor of it. That's really going to bring up the flavor of it. You want a nice coat of salt. And kosher salt, I don't know, it just seems to me that it works so much better and it tastes so much better than some of these other salts. I don't know, probably because they're thicker and coarser, whatever. But then I'm going to put pepper on it. So here's some pepper, just some organic pepper, kind of from the store. I could crush up some, but just throw some pepper on it. I don't want to make it spicy, so I'm going to do a little bit less than the salt because I'm going to add some other flavors to it too. So we're going to do that, like that, like that. I'm going to do the sides as well. Get the top. Oh yeah. You really want to coat this thing if you can with seasoning. I love doing it first, then it has time to come to room temperature while you're doing the other stuff before you start cooking it. Alright, so then we got oregano, which oregano's good. I like thyme better, and I got some of that too. So this is going to be really good. And I'm going to do thyme on top of it. I'm not going to pull things off. I'm just going to drop some stems on top. Let it cook while it's in there. Oh, you stop it. Don't talk to me like that. My dog. One of my dogs. That one is Capone, our little red-nosed pitty. Such a little cute little boy. But he talks. Out of all of them, he talks more than all of them. All the time, letting you know, I want to do this, I want to do that. He's still a puppy, though. He's 7 months old. Super cute. All right. So, we got this all seasoned up and ready to go. So I'm going to set it aside. Now, I'm going to keep it on the same mat because I got other mats. I'm just going to move it over here. Love my Pampered Chef cutting mats. I got boards. I got a big butcher block too that I love, but I love these mats. So easy to clean afterwards. So easy to do everything. We got to do our, well, let me show you. I got my time stuff too. So we got to go ahead and peel the carrots and cut them. Gotta find my peeler. Oh, where'd it go? It's in one of these drawers. That's what happens when you have too many drawers. Here we go. Boom. Handy dandy peeler. So, you know, just peel it right down. It's real easy to do. Do it in one motion and boom. That's done. We got to do about a pound and a half of carrots. Onions we're just going to slice regular. Look at that. Nothing to it. Easy as all get out. Oh yeah. I made some chicken broth too. That's what we're going to use with that. We're also going to do potatoes. We're going to use the chicken broth for the meat and the potatoes. So half of it's going in the meat, half of it's going in the potatoes. So no problem. I'm trying to do this right in front of you so you can see how long it really takes. And you can see I'm not really rushing. I'm just taking my time, enjoying my little cooking time. And this is kind of my therapy though as well. I love just sitting here creating. This is how I create. Some people do art. Some people do other things. I cook. Some people play the piano. I used to. Some people play guitar. Whatever. I cook. So my wife paints. She paints and does these eggs. These like I don't know if they're Polish or what, but she does really cool designs on them. I mean, it's phenomenal. I do not have that talent. So I think she calls them Pasonki. Pasonki eggs? I think that's what they're called. She does those. She's got a ton of them. They're freaking awesome. And she designs all kinds of stuff. She paints all the time too. So just super awesome. Alright. So now I'm just going to cut these up, right? It doesn't matter. It's your meal at the house, so don't act like you got to do something crazy and cut them. I mean, you can cut them on the bias. If you ever think about cutting on the bias, it's cutting at an angle, right? So if you want to do something cool like that, you can start it off, right? And you can do bias cuts. Excuse me. Right? Well, bias cuts, right? If you want to. But I'm not. I'm just going to chop them real quick. Little rounds. Try to keep them basically the same size. That way they all cook evenly. Nothing worse than a raw carrot in one area. I mean, at least for me, I'm not a big fan of carrots to begin with. But they're good for flavoring things, right? So, just do it like that. Boom. I say boom a lot, don't I? I notice that in the videos. Because I play these back and watch them myself. I got to judge myself. And I say boom a lot. I don't know why. Try boom. Now it's just a natural thing. All right. All right. So. That one's done. Get that off of there. People stress about cooking, but nothing to it. I know it's easier said than done, but I mean, most time it just starts off with you learning how to your kitchen instruments and then following recipes and whatnot. And then if you don't know a term, you guys got Google. Google it up, right? So these are done. I'm just going to put these in a pot, in a bowl. Oh, here they are. Look at that. Fold up, dump it in. It's awesome. Oh, there goes a missing one. Let's grab it real quick for the dog does. You want to see the dog I'm talking about? Let's see. Here, hold on. Hey there, Pony. Hey there, Pony. Super cute. Go, go, go. All right, so now I gotta do the onion. This is done. It's on the same one. I don't care about these old things here. I'll throw these all away in a minute. Just get your onion. You're just slicing today. Again, here's my Pampered Chef knife. That's what I'm doing everything with, so it's awesome. I'm gonna use the quick cooker today, and I'm gonna do it with the ceramic pot so I can cook the potatoes at the same time. Because I got some gold potatoes to do. All right, so boom. Because I'm not gonna dice these, so I don't care how I peel it. I don't care about cutting on one or the other. Because usually you want to cut on one end or the other, depending on what you're gonna do. How are you gonna cut? Are you gonna cut like this or like this, right? And if you're gonna dice it, you want to cut it down through this way, so you got the root, and you can slice down, go under, and then dice. This, I'm just gonna cut it however. I'm just using it for flavor mostly. You can eat them too, but you know, I'm just gonna slice them. Keep it easy. You know, you gotta try to do the best you can with keeping things as easy as possible when you're first starting out. And it's my first time making it with the quick cooker, this meal. So, you know. There we go. So I'm just going to do little slices. You know. I could have did this with the my slicer, my Pampered Chef slicer, and I will do it next time. But I didn't think about it till just now. Right, I had that already. How many onions should I do? Let me see. I have my directions right here. So I'm following the one off the Pampered Chef website, right? So I'm just following it directly from that side. A little twists here and there, but like I'm not even going to use dry. No dry thyme. I'm using fresh thyme. Because I like it. All right, so there's these onions. That's done. Put this one to the side. All right. So once I got all this stuff cooked, it tells me all I have to do is set this to sear. I'm gonna open it first. So let me get this going. All right. Move the chocolate out the way. I was doing something earlier. All right. So. Gonna open this up, take out my rack, and I'm gonna set this to sear, right? Okay. I gotta get some oil. My tongs. These are great. These are Pampered Chef tongs. These are awesome. You know? Oops. Right? So, I wish somebody was showing me something. Yeah. Then you could do like this and it opens. Oh yeah, see, look. Locked. Not working for me yet. Just got them, they're brand new, so maybe it's not going as good. So, I got to use about a tablespoon of oil. Got my handy dandy tablespoon measurer. Boom. And put a tablespoon of oil in here. Okay. Just a little bit. Boom. Okay. I just did it again. Boom. Sorry. All right. So once we got that in there, we've already salted and seasoned all the sides of our beef, and we're gonna let this thing cook for a little bit. After it heats up, this has got to heat for like 3 minutes. And once it heats for 3 minutes, I'll come back and we'll throw the roast in. All right. All right, right back. 3 minutes. Okay, so I'm still waiting for that to warm up. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get my potatoes going. I got these little lovely gold potatoes, and they say 1.5 pounds is what you're supposed to use. I didn't know the ceramic pot was going to be big enough, but I'm just going to cut these into like little quarters, and I'm going to keep the peels on. It Rex says peels off, but that if you're making like mashed potatoes. Gigi, hold on a second. Sorry about that. Take care of the dog. All right, so we're gonna start cutting these up. I'm starting to smell the oil a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw also the meat in real quick. So it's our lovely, lovely seasoned meat. All right, let's do this. Oh, look at that. Oh man, it's gonna go in there. Oh, it says 10 minutes uncovered. So while that's cooking uncovered, chop these potatoes up. So it's 5 minutes per side. 5 minutes one side, flip it over, 5 minutes the other side. So let's go ahead and get these potatoes going so we don't fall behind. So still got plenty of time. And don't forget, you're going to be cooking other stuff in there too. You can take that out, let this aside, throw the onions in to sear. You're going to be doing other things too. And we've really got 10 minutes, so it's perfect time to start cutting these up. Like I said, I rinsed these off already in the sink. I let them sit for a while rinsing. I like my potatoes completely clean. So I let them sit for a while with the water hitting it. And then I cut them up, little chunks. So I don't care if they're going to be mashed or not. I just shouldn't have roasted potatoes, you know. It's going to be a great meal. So I got ice cream in the freezer. Hopefully it comes out well. I'm not sure about it yet. It may not. We'll see. I got it a couple hours. I'm a little worried because it was a little soupy. And it's my first time making it, so I'm going to have to work with it. You hear that? That is the meat. Yeah, I got 3 minutes still. So I'm going to throw these back into the strainer. So we have room. And I can check the meat. Yeah, this is just everything in motion. It just doesn't take much time. Let's look at the meat. Look at that. Popping and sizzling. I like it. So we're going to flip it over. And about 2.5 minutes, we'll be back. Okay, we're getting ready to flip this meat over. As you can see, we still haven't yet. So I got my lovely little tongs. Oh. All right. Let's do that. Look at that, huh? Yeah. Throw it on the back. There we go. 5 more minutes. So in 5 minutes, we'll take it out, set aside, and then we'll just go ahead and throw in like the onions and the carrots. Onions first, sear for a little bit, and then the carrots. Right back. Okay, in about a minute, we're getting ready to take this pot roast out because it's done searing, and we're going to toss in the onions and let those cook for about 4 minutes. So let's go ahead and take this. Yeah, give it about 10 more seconds. I like when it sears it nice. Want to see it? Ooh, buddy. Looking good. Looking real good. So I'm practicing this as I got a party coming up, and I've not done it in the quick cooker yet, and that's what I'm going to be making. So I got to make sure it's good. Oh, it's time. Let's take it out. Yeah. We're going to sit there for a minute. Look at that. It's resting. So throw the onions in. So the onions are right here. And look, right there. Right, all my onions. Ooh, yeah. So I got them on this lovely mat. So all I gotta do is look, hold that mat. Boom. All right. So we're gonna cook these up for a minute. Let me stir them up real quick. Knock the rest of them in. Put this down. And I love to use my wood and stuff, but I'm gonna let this go for a minute. Put a little broth in with it, just to caramelize a little bit. And to also, you know, get some of all the love on the bottom going. I love doing that. So we'll get those rolling, and then we'll be back in 4 minutes. Okay? You want to see real quick before I take you back off there? Yeah, onion. Boom. Fall seasoning that's coming off of that pot roast is going to now hit on the onions and create more flavor, and then the onions are going to make flavor with it. So you got these flavors on top of flavors on top of flavors starting to come through, and it's got such a great aroma just right now. In fact, it's smelling divine. All right, we'll be back. So just a tip though, just one thing I wanted to remind you is once I got done with the pot roast from searing, I went ahead and stopped the searing. So really it's just on warm, but it's still cooking because it was still hot and stuff. So the 4 minutes is going to cook the onions just perfectly enough to caramelize and come down and create flavors. All right, just a tip. All right, so now the onions have been cooked as much as we need to cook them, which I'll show you what it looks like. Ooh. So now we just got to throw in the carrots and the pot roast. So we're just going to do a little layer of carrots. You know, I don't know if I'm going to use all 1.5 pounds, but I am going to throw some in. Let's do that. And then you lay your pot roast on top of it. Right, well, let's see. It says, oh, and let's do the broth. Don't forget the broth. All right, and then the pot roast right on top of it. There we go, boom, right? And then we want to go ahead and we want to put the potatoes and everything into this little ceramic pot. Let me show it to you. Ceramic pot. So I got to put this over the pot roast. It says it's touching the ground, but I don't know how that's going to touch the ground. So I'm not going to worry about it touching the ground. I'm just going to let it go in without touching the ground. Hopefully this goes in all the way. Let's see. Okay, well, let's see. See how this works. Let's go here. Let's do this. Boom. All right, well, that fit. And then we want to add our garlic. And in garlic, they want us to add, it looks like, what is it here? Mashed potatoes, 2 cloves. So I got minced garlic that I'm still using up. So let's do this. Actually, I'm going to add some thyme first. So I'm going to throw some thyme on top of this pot roast. Some fresh thyme. I'm going to kind of fan it out on it, which is what I like to do. It's going to give a wonderful aroma and flavor on it. You know? So let's do that. Oh, yeah. So there we go. I'll show it to you. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So, boom. That was on purpose, actually. All right. So we're going to do this. Put that like that. We got the potatoes in. I got to add the broth to it. What did I do with the broth? Oh, here's the broth. Supposed to add this to it. I think I'm going to add a little more water. Didn't seem like it was enough. Sometimes you just gotta guess. I'm gonna add some garlic to it. I'm also gonna add some salt. My little thing here. All right. 2 cloves, possibly smashed. That's probably gonna be enough. Then we got some salt. Yeah. Right. A little bit of pepper. Oh, that's a lot of pepper. But that's okay, actually, because I only went in one area, so we were moving around. There's a lot of potatoes in here. So, just moving around a little bit. I like to stir it up. It doesn't say to stir it up. I just like to. Especially when you drop pepper like that on it. Thank God I caught it in time because it was really only in one little area. There we go. Rinse my hands off. And once you have that in there, it tells you to go ahead and put the ceramic with the lid on it. Hold on a second. So, yep, cover with the Stretch-Lit Fid. Okay, here's the Stretch-Lit. Go ahead and take this off of here real quick. Put this on. It fits really good. That was no problem. Put this in here. Put that right there. All right, beautiful. So the lid's on, and put this in, right? So we put this in. All right. And then once we have it in, we can go ahead and lock the lid and press beef, pork, and start. So there we go. Lid's on. Oh, there we go. All right. So we got to go to beef, pork. Make sure this is right. There we go. Okay, beef, pork. There it is, beef, pork. Show it to you. Beef, pork. And just start. And it's going to do this thing. Now it's going to pressurize and then it's going to cook. And we'll be back. All right.